Alright guys, I'm taking a break from hunting. I have some really excellent tops knives. I have the Silent Hero 4, which is a 4-inch blade. I think that's like a 5/32 or 5/30. Yeah, it might be a 2. I don't know. It's a very thin blade. I'll put all the specs down below. And then you have the Silent Hero 1, which is the original. And again, ideally, depending on what your needs are, is going to depend on what this blade is for. Silent Hero 4, I already used to hunt, shoot, and gut a bear with already, so I'll annotate that video for you. It does come in a really cool Kydex sheath, and we'll get into that. This is a smaller blade, ideally for utility tasks and also hunters. I highly recommend. This is a really nice blade, very comfortable ergonomic handle. And the Silent Hero is again a really good blade for survival tasks or if you're in a larger field. And I think ideally this was made for the guys in Africa. They wanted to have a knife that was good for anything. So poachers, bears, animals, lions, tigers, all that good stuff. So, and of course self-protection. So this blade definitely does that. Okay, this comes in a, I think it's a river wash, and this one is a Cerakote. So it's a little bit different, but ideally it's the same knife, it's just a little bit different size. So let's get into it a little bit. All right guys, let's start with this Silent Hero 4. Again, this is a very thin profile, 4-inch knife. Just wanted you to take a look at those ergonomics. It fits in the hand really well. It's not an overly large handle, but again, this is more of a small utility knife. What I do like is the Kydex sheath is outstanding. Tops does a very good job with the Kydex sheath. It is set up for a scout carry, so smaller your back, the front, off carry, that kind of thing. You can take these out if you want. All right, they are bi-directional, I believe. They won't just snap on, so you have to kind of peel it on. All right, you have to go from the back and roll the buttons forward, or else it will not clip in. All right, so for this kind of thing, I think as a hunter, this is more of your utility use. All right, it will do certain things, obviously. All right, I know a lot of guys do this if they like. All right, it will do all the tasks that it needs to do as a utility. You're not doing a lot of camp chores with this knife. It's a 4-inch blade. Use it for what it's really for. Again, mostly processing and utility. It does have a lanyard hole up here, and there is a lanyard hole in the bottom. So if you wanted to attach a lanyard from top to bottom, you could do that and just fit your hand inside very comfortably. This is, I believe, a black micarta with red or burgundy liners. It does have jimping on top, so if you want to put your finger on top, I think it's really comfortable. I never had a problem with it. These things come super razor sharp. This happens to be a Cerakote finish instead of the river wash that you would get with the larger blade, but I think it's a really good blade. For those guys that aren't really into survival knives, this is a really nice knife. Again, I wouldn't do too much chopping with this just because of the size, but if you wanted to make traps and whittle and do all that kind of stuff, you absolutely can. So I want to take a look at the bigger brother, right? This one is the 4, so there was other versions, I think 1, 2, and 3, and this is the 4th one. So let's take a look at that bigger one. Alright guys, so first of all, this sheath is amazing. This is a nice leather sheath, very well done from Tops. It does have a little tab at the bottom, and the head comes with cordage. I took that out supposedly for a leg strap. I don't like leg strap, but that's just me. You know, it'll come with it. I'm just letting you guys know. It also comes with the whistle and the blue card. Generous belt loop, very well done leather. It does have a button snap on it so your knife doesn't fall out. And just to give you an idea, this is a really nice blade. The difference here is you do have a finger choil up front, so if you wanted to get a little bit closer to do those kinds of feather sticks and push cuts, you can. And I think with this size knife, being that it's a 6-inch knife, it kind of does everything. You can gut animals with it, you can use it for survival, you can use it for camp chores. It's probably not going to be a big deal if you need to, you know, cut some steaks. All right? Like I said, these things come out super razor sharp. There's never been a problem with tops knives coming out dull at all. It does have a larger flat grind, all right, so you can see there. Batoning's probably not going to be a problem. This is a 6-inch blade, but if you needed to, you can baton with it. Yeah, so absolutely no problem batoning, making traps, that kind of thing. I really do like this blade. I'm probably going to carry it a little bit more often. The handle, again, black micarta with the red liners makes it really, really nice. And again, has the lanyard hole in the back and in the front. Give you a little bit more of a comparison. All right, both made by Tops. Little brother, big brother. Really, really nice. All right, guys, so yes, absolutely recommend. I think in a utility small hunter / survival, I think you can't go wrong with these blades. I like the design, I like the ergo. Some people said the handles are a little bit thin, which I might be able to see that if you have large hands. But again, like I said, I don't think it's a problem for field craft or field use. The sheets are outstanding, either the leather or the Kydex one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the links down below if you guys are interested in this. Please like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Check out all the links I have for all my other YouTube channels. Take a look at what I got. Thanks very much, guys, and as always, be safe.